All right. This video is going to be super informal and is just going to be kind of, talking about some of my plans for 2021. Now, like most people, 2020 fucking sucked. I just, it's even the year before, like the months leading up to COVID just weren't stellar. It was kind of like meh, which should have been my sign. And then COVID, and then everything else after COVID hit. So hopefully you guys are all healthy, doing well, all your loved ones and relatives, and don't wish COVID on anybody. That's not good. Anywho, this, like I said, this is gonna be an informal video, so I'm gonna be vaping. Sorry about any of that. Product placement. Not really. Don't sue me. But yeah, uh, I just did a couple videos on crypto.com site, uh, well, about crypto.com site, and then about their prepaid Visa cards. This one's just kind of tying everything in together. Like my first video mentioned, I'm going to be getting into real estate. Still waiting to hear back on my license for that. Getting close, so you know, cheer for me, pray for me, whatever you guys choose to do. But next week or the following, I should hopefully get a positive, um, call on that one. But yeah. So my plans for 2021. One, get my out of shape self back into the gym consistently. Just gonna put that out there because I'm already getting clowned by some of my friends off to the side. So fuck you guys, and I'll get back to it. Number two, I just get my real estate license and get started. Um, Once I get that license, I've got a ton more training to do. That's okay because I'd much rather spend time doing the training than getting a summons and going to court, losing my license, penalties, and all that jazz. Uh, but yeah, so we'll touch on the real estate real quick. My goal with real estate is a little different than some people's who uh, get in on that. I'm not getting into real estate and getting my license as a career change. If that happens, cool, but that's not why I'm getting my license. Essentially, I just kind of reached a roadblock. I had a couple choices, and sticking to my decision of not wanting to get back into certain other occupations, I decided that real estate would be a good way for me to have a little bit more freedom, hold myself a little bit more accountable, and earn capital at a faster rate potentially than elsewhere. Working at 9 to 5 just takes an ungodly amount of time if you're not having a high paying job for some of the stuff that I want to do. For others, it's a great option. But the number one driver for me getting into real estate was because I want to get involved in real estate investing and several different forms of it. Because I just don't want to buy REITs or REITs off of the stock exchange. I want to buy rental properties and eventually work my way up into having apartment complexes. I want to learn how to buy foreclosed houses. I want to wholesale, which in the state of Virginia, you can't do anything real estate related for a commission without a real estate license because we'll just say they're trying to keep people legit and not be scam artists. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not because they're a commonwealth and love taxes, but um, oh god, my dad's probably watching this, going, "Oh god, how is this kid? How is this kid not in jail?" Sorry, Dad, love you. Um, but I'm gonna get a text. But yeah, I just kind of I talk for a lot of people who know me. I've talked a lot about just super ambitious, super outlandish, borderline crazy talk dreams. I, all the businesses I want to do, all the things I want to attempt, just millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. And just when you put that in the constraints of, I'll just say our level where, we're worker bees, you clock in, clock out, you know, the normal kind of life. I just, I don't know. I just want a little bit more. So I'm gonna test it. I've talked a lot of shit. I've talked myself up, and you know, um, I don't really care what anybody else thinks. But for me personally, like it's a matter of my like pride. Like okay, you're talking about it. You've done the research. You know what you need to do. But money's your limiting factor. So what are we doing about it? So do that. Get in there. Make my money. Rehab properties, renovate, flip. I'll try that out. And then we'll start businesses, and that'll be a whole nother slew of videos that you guys are going to love me for because you guys are so caring. But yeah, so that's that. Doing that for the capital, start businesses, make more money, invest. Second subject of goals, going with the investing and crypto.com. Part of this ties into the real estate because some of that money is going to be getting partitioned to that. By summer of this year, my goal is to have the Indigo Blue card, which would be 3% instead of my 2% cash back and reimburse me for Netflix in addition to Spotify. Not bad because it'll be a $4,000 buy-in, super feasible. But the add-on to that is my next ambitious goal for that will be by the end of 2022, I want to have the Icy White Visa card, which is a $40,000 staking requirement, which is somebody's salary. Yes, I know what I just said sounds super ignorant, but I don't care because it's my money and I just want to see if I can get it. Well, I know I can get it, but I want to see if I can get it by the end of next year. So, yeah, aside from that, basic goals like, cleaning up the diet, getting back in shape, becoming healthier, all that other jazz that I should be doing anyways, and I am getting better at. But I am really bullish on, the financial side of the house because, we already get the shit taxed out of us. Like fucking it's like every day they come up with a new tax. Oh, there's a carbon tax now. You guys are putting out carbon dioxide from breathing, so there's a tax for that. And then the next day they'll be like, we didn't think about it yesterday, but today, because you're consuming oxygen, we got to tax you on that because that's just, a finite amount of that. It's getting retarded, and the money's not doing anything very beneficial. Like it's going towards some stuff, but every time I look at the news, which I don't even look at the fucking news anymore because it's just fucking trash and it's a mess. But $17 million this, or this senator paid $10 million for this guy because they're buddies or something. Basically taxpayers' money's not being used for what the taxpayers are paying for. Infrastructure fucking sucks across the states. The whole nother rant. All I'm going to say is the only way I'm going to change my life is by me doing things, which means I need to take my money, make my money work for me, and just like everybody sees, you need at least 7, as I try to get my hands to match up on the screen, you need 7 streams of income to become a millionaire. I don't know. When I become a millionaire, I'll let you guys know how many streams of income it took. But I just want my money to work for me instead of, getting fees taken out, I guess, from Bank of America. Sorry, guys. I slam Bank of America a lot. It's not just them. It's Wells Fargo. It's all the other shitheads out there. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like, it'll be interesting to see how these goals go. If you guys have any goals, drop a comment. I will do my best because I don't have any real subscribers or anything like that. It should be relatively easy for me to reply. But I'm just curious. Like I really feel like people have dreams and goals that they want to shoot for, but they don't want to talk about because they're afraid that their friends are gonna shit talk them, make fun of them. You can ask any of my friends. I don't give a fuck. They're probably tired of hearing me, talk about this stuff that I've been talking about for years and haven't done anything on. Shout out to them though, because putting up with me, you know. But it's all good. Like, you guys need to have an outlet to, talk about those things that even if you don't get them, it's something you can kind of like hold on to. Like, everybody wants to be rich. Not many people get there, but if you want to work towards getting that new Toyota, that new Lexus, for some people it's a Rolex. Some people just want financial stability. I know I'm kind of the oddball, you know, like financial freedom. What's that? What do you mean you can get to a point where you don't have to work a job? Retire by 40? You can't do that. So that's why I decided to start making these videos because, you just don't know unless you try. So I'll wrap that up because we're now over 10 minutes. Like I said, leave me a comment. What's something you want to get done? Not a New Year's resolution, but, like a tangible goal. You're working for that next promotion. You're trying to save up $100 a month. Whatever that goal is, just drop me a comment. And who knows, maybe somebody else who posts a comment, can link up with you guys and, make friends, everybody. All right, guys. I'll catch you later.